What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jack, and I'm back with another episode of A Daily Dose. Today, I'm going to be reacting to a video titled Women Over 35 Are Panicking as Men Refuse to Settle in 2026. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it.
I also want to just talk about something that's just totally unrelated, but I'm exhausted with trying to date. I'm 29 years old. Like, all I want to do is just find somebody who wants the same thing as me. And then every time I think I do, it just switches up. And I truly think that social media has just completely ruined dating for my generation because everybody always thinks that they're going to find better or find somebody who has a different quality, or we just have way too much access to too many people. And the problem is social media is a highlight reel. And so we constantly are thinking like, oh, I can find better. I can find this person with this quality and this quality, and it's simply just not that. Like, that is not what dating is, and I'm scared that I will be alone forever. So, I'm just coming to terms with that also, which is terrifying. So, yeah.
The qualities in men right now are horrible. I'd rather be alone than settle for a man right now. What happened? Like in my 20s, I feel like I met like a better selection. But maybe when you get to this age, a lot of people start showing their true colors. I have no idea.
If that lady's 30, then I'm almost 40, which is true. It just goes to show that you cannot rely on somebody's picture or video to determine their age. Which, trust me, when women start to realize that it's really their age that's keeping them from the pool of men that they want to date, they might start fudging their age a little bit. Which is another thing that you guys should be looking out for when you're meeting somebody online that you don't know. That is one reason, on top of many other reasons, why I always recommend doing a public data check on the woman that you're interested in on a trusted website like publicdatacheck.com. You can find out their age, where they've lived, if they have a record of anything that you would want to know about. It could save you a lot of hassle.
Shameless plug, I'm sure. Anyway, isn't that crazy that you would have to go to a site like public whatever she said.com just to find out something that somebody should tell you just by asking? I shouldn't have to go to a website to see if you're telling the truth or not. However, I do value that service, and if you do use it and you find out the woman lied to you, feel nothing for the pump and dump. That's automatic pump and dump in my book. Any lies in the beginning, any type of mischievous behavior. Hey, look, if I didn't spend some money there already, well, I got to go ahead and get my return. So I'm gonna get what I need, and then I'm out of there.
Look, I'm single and I'm 30, and you have to settle down before you turn 30. You have to. You have to. I'm not saying this because I think you have to like adhere to societal norms. I am telling you that at 30, you will have one night in you. You will not want to leave your bed ever. I'm like, I'm not going to find the man of my dreams sitting in bed all day, but it is all I want to do. My bed is everything to me. Bedtime is the best time.
Isn't that insane? She want to find the man of her dreams at 30. Like what? Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, movies, man. Movies, movies, movies. I don't know what they watched growing up, but it does not work like that. Not in the real world. It does not work like that. You find the man of your dreams when you 20 something, 21, 22, 23. It starts going downhill after that.
So if you don't want to die alone, no, I'm being an idiot. No, you don't have to find anybody before then. I'm just letting you know that, like, I'm sitting here like, how am I going to meet anyone if I'm...
No, you actually do, Karen. Well, Becky now. Karen is the evolved version. That's the cat lady, essentially.
Aren't you that crazy cat lady?
But you do, as a woman, for sure. You definitely need to be off the market well before 30. I actually believe that that age is going to right now, maybe it's around 27, 28. You need to kind of be off the market. It's gonna continue to go down. 25 will be the next marker if it's not there already, where you need to well, they're gonna panic. They're gonna be panicking.
I'm glued to my bed. Is there anybody whose type is like bed sores and gummy worms? Because like that's where I'm at. Like, is anybody's type like the grandparents from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? I'm gonna have to settle down with like a little micro. I'm gonna have to settle down with like a particle of dust in the air. That is what is around me all the time.
The wall, no man on earth can make it fall.
Why millennial women are the most single generation? Let me give it to you in 2 seconds, maybe 15. Number one, we're not picky. We're just tired. We're tired of having to explain emotional intelligence and emotional regulation to somebody's son who's 40 in a backwards hat. I'm tired of trying to teach a 40-year-old man how to communicate and how to just say, hey, yeah, this bothered me, instead of giving me the silent treatment for a week. No, technically we don't need a man, because now we can have our own bank accounts, own our own houses, have our own jobs, buy our own cars, etc., etc.
You fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
But yeah, we still want a man. I mean, shit, I still need a man. I need someone to hang my TV right now, actually. I hope that clears things up. Like, we've done the work, we've done the healing. We want somebody else who's done the same. And we're getting frustrated because that's really not too much to ask with the wealth of knowledge you have on the internet, on TikTok, on Instagram, in books. Men can help themselves. They just refuse to. At this point, it's just willful ignorance, and we're getting so fed up and frustrated, and we're tired.
No one really talks about what never being loved romantically can do to your self-worth. After enough ghosting, enough rejections, enough almosts, you don't see it as bad luck, you start to see it as proof.
And you still haven't figured out that you need to lose weight.
Could you unbig your back? No, you can't do shit like that. Could you unbig your back? No, you can't do shit like that.
You're big. Respectfully, you're big.
In order to feel loved. Hey, listen, it's even. But it's actually not even. Because as a man, we have to be in shape and have money.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Men aren't really asking women for money yet. You still haven't figured out that you just need to lose weight. 38 years old, never been loved by someone. Like and then they never think about how that sounds to the man that you want to pay the highest price, which is marriage, for you. Because you're not a virgin. Torta. I think that's what they call them, tortas. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But 38-year-old woman who ain't never been loved by a man, who's not a virgin. So that means that you just been getting pumped and dumped. That's what I heard. Did y'all hear something else? Let me know that in the comment section.
And that's when you pick yourself apart and wondering, what's wrong with me? Is it my body? Maybe it's my face. Maybe it's my personality. Maybe you're too much.
You know the answer. You already know it's your body. Get in the gym.
Maybe you're too emotional. Maybe you're not enough. Maybe it's just you. It is such a painful place to live mentally, because you start treating someone else's inability to love you like it's the objective truth about your value. And I've done that. I fight it every day. I'm unlearning it. I put so much value on being picked, on having a boyfriend, just as if it was just validating that I was worth someone to be with me romantically.
It is. It is. You need to get picked or you're going to be on your own. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to get picked by a man, do exactly do exactly what she's doing. Just be big. Your hair's nice, but that's not enough. The body is not there. Oh my goodness. I can't see a collarbone, nothing. Like I can already imagine the shape.
But I think the number one lesson that I'm doing now is, I mean, I've realized it, that none of it is true. There's no such thing as a timeline. It is definitely okay that
Why do they try so hard to fight reality? They just try so hard to fight reality. There is a timeline. Everybody has a timeline. Men's is just extended because we have it hard up front. We have to build, we enjoy it later. You get yours up front to manage. But you didn't manage to get into the gym and take advantage of whatever beauty you were given. Not a hideous woman by any stretch of the imagination, but the pretty woman is buried under all of that weight.
I'm 38 and I've never been in a relationship before, but I'm learning that repeated disappointment is not the same thing as proof that I am unworthy. I am clearly not everybody's choice, but it doesn't mean I'm not worth choosing. I think I am.
Modern day marriage often asks men to take the biggest risk with the fewest protections. Men are expected to provide, protect, work longer hours, and carry financial responsibility. Yet when a marriage ends, they're often told they should be grateful for every other weekend with their children while dividing assets they've spent years building. Marriage is supposed to be a partnership. Why do so many men feel like they're signing a contract where the consequences are far greater for them than the reward? Before attacking the question, ask yourself why so many men are choosing not to get married at all. And let's not dismiss the fact that most women put men in celibate relationships not long after the marriage.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with her 100%. It's just not it's just not a good deal. It's just really not a good deal.
It's a shit deal.
It's a good deal for the woman. It's a good deal for the kids. But for the man, you're taking on a lot of risks, man. You're really taking on a lot of risks. And the way that the laws are set up, I don't even blame them. It's the laws. It incentivizes them to break it. They get a payout. Well, if you had that same option, I think a lot of men would take it. Especially if your lifestyle is gonna change. If you know your lifestyle is gonna change, the income is gonna go down, you're gonna try to clean house so you're not suffering. Because you don't know when the next, in a woman's case, the next sucker is coming along to supplement your lifestyle. So you gotta get the sucker that you got on the hook and get all the meat off the bone. Every piece of meat that you can get off that bone, pause.
Men aren't happy in marriages, in modern day marriages. So if you have a really good man and he is skeptical about getting married, this is why. Let me know in the comments below if I got it right.
I had a woman on previous season saying that her response from men is the assumption that your women are going to want marriage and kids, so much so that they labeled 35 as like the danger zone. Women at 35 and older are like the danger zone because they're going to want those things and want those things soon.
Don't worry about trying to save her. Don't worry about trying to convince her that the wall is coming. She doesn't believe it. Let's grab her some popcorn. Because seeing a woman who thought she was the shit hit the wall is must-see TV.
Yeah, they are. It's a very super accurate description of their state of mind from a certain age to a certain age. And that age starts at 28. 35, I mean, it's really, really bad. They got, I mean, the rabies. The rabies are at its highest. It's like KO-Ken times 10, the baby rabies. They want all that done in a year. I literally seen this happen. Literally seen this happen. It has been attempted on me several times, but I broke the genjutsu. I think I said that right. I broke it. You are not running me down that aisle within a year. I seen this dude literally get married within a year, baby within a year. It was insane, bro. It was insane, the speed run. So yeah, it is a very accurate description of their frame of mind, and they hate it. They they hate how we're able to analyze, break down things, and then pretty much create like texts for that can be studied. That's why they hate other men talking to each other, because we just compare notes. Okay, you experienced that, I experienced something similar, but there was a tweak here. Let's get some more information. Get all the information, and then it starts to paint a very clear picture of what's going on. And then, because men are strategizers or tactical, we implement a plan, a strategy, so that we can win. That's what anybody would do.
Yeah, that I hate that men do that. And I have experienced men doing that, like, because I do these dating consultations and I've heard that. And it's like, okay, so you caught them, so that's what they want. Like, what's the big deal?
The big deal is this, Becky or Karen. It's predatory. You don't really want that guy. The only thing you want is to suck all the resources up out of him, get the baby in the ring so you can say that you accomplished it. You did it all. You girl bossed. You still got married. You still had the child. To a guy that you don't like, he just has the resources to accomplish what you need, which is the baby in the ring and maybe a house or whatever. Maybe I'll combine income, get a house. But at some point, because that guy is unaware of channels like mine and other channels, he will pay the price. The divorce graping. That's what's coming for him.
And I also think like some women will come in too strong when it comes to wanting those things. I think you can want those things and still like not lead with them necessarily.
So I just had such an amazing conversation with an Uber driver, and she was basically saying how she regrets settling in her life, and how when she was growing up, because she was a little bit older, how when she was growing up, the thing was to get married and get settled down and find a job and stick with it and have kids, and that's it. And she was like, I'm so happy to see that your generation is breaking that mold and you guys are going after what you want to go after and you're not settling for your life. And then I was telling her how sometimes I'm hard on myself because I'm 25 and
Real quick before she continues. See what one that they're never gonna be happy. They're just never gonna be happy because you can get the woman who settles, and essentially it boils down to this. If they don't settle down early or late with a guy that they actually like who has money, then they're all gonna have the same story of it went wrong for me. You should do it the other way. So it's either you're gonna settle early or you're gonna try to settle late and get somebody that you don't want, or you're going to be alone. Those are essentially the three options that they're going to have. But the thing is you can't, unless you're doing something to help get to that level, you have to just, I mean, you're basically just hoping that it happens for you. And when I say get to that level, I'm talking about that financial level that they all aspire to have in their life, abundance of six figures. And it's actually more than it's actually yeah, it's actually more than that. It's closer to 200,000. And that's based off the lifestyle that they want to live. And I've added other things to that like retirement and vacations, things of that nature. So that's the type of salary you need to have to support a wife and kids at this point in time. but they're all going to have that same little story on you're breaking the mold. And once this woman, who she just said she's 25, gets to the older woman's age, let's just say she's 45. If she boss babes, she's gonna have the same story. You should settle early. She would probably tell girls or advise them to maybe settle down with, she might even say a specific type of guy because they might end up having a really good career. Or she might just say, you should settle down. I'm miserable. Right? Or it could work out for her. She could find somebody and that she actually likes, and then they essentially keep going up together, right? Advancing in their careers. Maybe she becomes a housewife. That could happen too. But the chances of that happen is slim, is very, very slim. If we do the numbers on what they like, first of all, just the physicals alone, they're looking for somebody that's like less than 1%. And then when you start to add the money on, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And yeah, there are billions of people. However, they're s- they're spread out. So if we take, even if so, it's like 5 billion people in the world. Even if there were 1 billion of these guys, they're spread out all over the world. Some of them um don't like women. Some of them are married. Some of them are going to be too old for you. Some of them might be too young for you. And then they have to like you the way that you like them. They just might want to hit and move on. So you're not. I mean, you're really chasing something that's it's really not worth chasing. You're gonna dedicate your entire life to finding somebody who can take care of you when you can just spend that time building with somebody so you can take care of yourself and your own family.
I feel like, maybe I should be settled down sometimes, even though it wouldn't be the most fulfilling thing for me. And she said, like, no, don't ever lose that spark in life that you have. You have tons of time to settle down and get married and have kids. But she's like, use this time while you're young to like enjoy all of the things you're doing. You're only in your 20s once. You're only in every decade once, obviously, but she really put emphasis on the fact that you're only young once and life is too beautiful to let it pass you by. She actually referred to it as she felt like she got stuck at a very young age. Like she got married and had kids and everything, which obviously she doesn't regret it, but at the same time she's like, I put myself in a stuck situation at a young age and just was never able to do what I wanted to do.
Be able to call the police when women are giving other women advice. You should be able to call the police and there should be a mandatory 10-day jail sentence and a $500 fine.
Which was what? Travel the world and hook up with random guys. That's what else are you gonna do? What else are you doing that you're gonna miss out on, or that you missed out on? Just another woman giving bad advice. And the thing is marriage can be good at a young age, but it also can be detrimental because we just don't have the knowledge that we have. As you age, you should get wiser, right? A lot of people don't, but as you age, you should get wiser. And then I can see how you can look at the person that you're married to and be like, and regret it. But that's why the foundation has to be set. There has to be a foundation that's set that aligns with both people. And then you build upon that. Guarantee you the lady that she talked to is out of shape. Her husband's probably out of shape. So you already know ain't no bedroom action going on there. And if there's no bedroom action, y'all just friends. So now she's giving bad advice to young single women. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Appreciate you guys if you made it this far. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Like the video if you like the video. If you're subscribed already, Turn on post notifications so you won't miss my future content. Guys, remember, take care of yourselves. If we take care of our fitness, our fashion, our finances, we can avoid situations like this, dealing with these types of women. And that's not to keep the woman in check. It's just to make sure that whether you or the woman work out or not, you can just walk outside and you're back outside and you have options. Raising yourself to a certain level as a man is different from for women because they're so picky. They got to have this, got to have that. All we really looking for is a good personality, a pretty face, and a nice body. There's plenty of those out here. We don't need all the riches and the lifestyle and all that stuff. We come with that. We are the lifestyle. So remember that. Take care of yourselves. If I don't see you in the comment section on this video, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.